I'm Heath. Gotta go. I appreciate you guys coming and supporting the camp and the movement in jiu-jitsu, especially in small places. It's someone had asked. We actually have about 180 person waiting list for these camps. So someone had actually asked, how do we pick? Talking to Alex, and it's really important for us. When I started just training the grass, used VCR tapes. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have a black belt. I didn't have YouTube and all this incredible stuff that all you extremely lucky kids have today. But we just kind of pick based on people that are building something like special, building something bigger than them. And like I said, you don't need any attachments. It's like the Jiu-Jitsu Revolution thing. You don't need attachments to any black belts or any other humans. It's for everybody. Everybody can do it. So anyway, we just kind of pick it on that, using good people. So let's just get into it if that's cool. Use couch here. Just get right to some good guard passing stuff. And all right, so the first thing we're going to do to warm up, guys, we're going to come in, and I want you to use your knees, okay, to put couch's heels here, your partner, their heels in their butt, okay? So basically we're going to do passing exercises where my kneecap is going to go over the tendon that's right here, his ankle, okay? So it's like when you warm up and you do the heel to butt thing, right?
I'm Richard Barajas. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 14 years, no-gi. I'm a blue belt under Greg Lossing out of Lincoln, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We've been running a gym out of Kearney called Kearney Combat Sports for the last 5 years, and I'm just super excited to have you guys come down, the Pedigo guys. What you guys have, from what we've seen, is something that money can't buy, and it's so special. I'm just excited to find that momentum that you guys have, or that passion, that motivation, that it factor that you guys have been getting it. So welcome, and thank you guys.
Thank you for having us, man. Can you kind of talk a little bit about what's about to go down here this weekend?
This 3-day mini camp, man, a lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of learning, some tough rounds. I'm hoping that my guys get their asses kicked, and they ask a lot of questions. That's how I learned jiu-jitsu, and what better way to learn than getting your ass beat and then having someone teach you. That's what I'm looking for. I think that's what everybody else is looking forward towards too. So, yeah.
How did you hear about the PSF, Lazy Fresh guys? Did you hear about them before you guys started the camp, or?
The FloGrappling documentary is phenomenal, man. That thing is really inspiring. You guys. It's inspiring what you guys are doing. I said this earlier, but you guys have something that money can't buy. That's something I'm passionate to build, and I have no idea how to build it. So if I can just be around people that are doing it more and more, hopefully one day it all comes together for me, and I can build and replicate to some extent what you guys have going on. I mean, I started in a basement with one square mat, and we've been gradually working our way up since then. Sometimes, I'm thinking about business and how can I advance the business, how can I make more money, but that's not really the goal. The goal is to build something special, to build guys that are competing at the highest level, and that's my passion. That's what I want, and if I can just be around guys that are doing that on the same mission, and I can learn from you guys. That's my goal isn't to compete myself anymore. I'm older. I'm coaching and doing all that stuff more. But if I can build this environment that you guys have, that'd be the cool thing.
Yeah, something like an environment you wish you would have had when you were.
Exactly. I want the whole purpose of me building the gym was to provide something for the guys that I wish I would have had. I want to be that coach that I wish I would have had, and I drill that into the guys. Sometimes they don't get where I'm coming from. I'm like, dude, you guys have such much opportunity here, and it just goes over their head, But so the guys that get it, they're not letting these opportunities slide by. We have this window for only a matter of time, and then after that, we're getting a little older. Our body's not going to be able to do the things we want it to do anymore. So.
Okay, man.
From Great Bend, Kansas.
Oh, right on, nice.
Brandon.
Hey, nice to meet you, Brandon.
Watching you guys forever.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. Yeah. Where in Kansas? Where do you guys train? Are you all from the same place?
Yeah. It's Great Bend. It's a really small town.
Those are my favorite ones.
Yeah. Just a little kind of hole. It's not even really a gym. It's an old, like the old middle school basement.
That's perfect.
So, yeah, we get it. And it's good to go
Nice.
in and do our thing.
You guys have a black belt there? Or you just don't get it in?
I'm a one-stripe blue belt, and I'm the yeah, perfect. We got to travel. It's about 2 hours to get to black belts. But
That's about how it was for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just grinding and putting it in. And
He has a white belt. We just train in the grass, and
yeah.
anyone who would show up, pay all the kids in the neighborhood to come.
That's awesome.
So.
All right, what's up, guys? My name's Alex. I'm a purple belt out of Kearney, Nebraska. Carlos Machado, purple belt. I've been training for a few years. We got Daisy Fresh here. I'm so excited to have these guys. I've been a fan for a long time. Met these guys a long time ago in a local competition scene, and we've been friends ever since. So I'm super excited to have them out.
Okay. And how did you hear about the Daisy Fresh PSF guys? Was that when we met the first time you had heard about us? And then...
That's a good question. Go ahead. Yeah. All right. So I remember the first time I heard about Daisy Fresh was at a sub-spectrum competition, and I remember hearing these guys beating on the mats and going, "Hey!" And I was like, "Who are these guys making all this noise?" And I thought it was so cool how they all were a good camaraderie for each other. And so that's the first time I heard of Daisy Fresh, was these group of dudes who were just killing the competition scene, and you could just feel the culture and energy that they were giving to each other in those moments. Man, that was so cool, so unique. And I remember telling myself, those guys, those are the guys. And not long before that, they took off. You guys took off. Daisy Fresh took off. And documentaries, Pan Championships, World Titles, World Championships. So, man, it's been really cool. Yeah.
Okay. How did you get linked up to schedule the camp here?
The way that I got linked up, I messaged Alejandro, and thankfully he responded back and he said, "Hey, let's make it happen." So it was Alejandro's work, and my audacity to even reach out and believe that you guys would come out. You know what I mean? So.
And then where are we hosting the camp at this weekend?
Right now, the camp is hosted at the UNK Wrestling Room, so we're pretty excited and grateful that they've lent us this room. A lot of national champions have been built here. Kamaru Usman, Ramara Cotton, just to name a few that you guys would know. They were born in this area here and in this room with these Midwestern people, man. So that's where it's at. That's where we're at, and happy to have them here.
For any of you that roll with like really, really good wrestlers or really, really good black belts, they're really good at keeping their base low down to the ground. Okay, it's not, same person's gonna go, I'll tell you when to switch, all right? All right, let's go. Yeah. I think they got a timer in here.
Yeah, so like I have to have like that pressure that I can counter. Because if your legs are just there, there's no...
Keep that pressure on constantly. All right, guys, good. Remember, keep the pressure on, okay? When I'm here, okay? When we're here, you have to start thinking about angles and moving around. He's got strong legs. He's got strong legs. All right, so I want to try to keep his heel to his butt. Then we can start to drag and move, toes to toes. Now, shoot anytime you're here.
Once you're right here. So I'm in here. Watch how I push my knees in to apply the pressure and heels to his butt. Just be careful when you do this that you don't do this.
So don't say.
Don't let your heel. No, if you go on your toes, just don't let your heels go above. I'm sorry. Don't let your hips go past your heels, and because then you'll be top heavy. Then you just have to bump you and you'll fall over.
So this is stapled. This leg is free, so he's going to start kicking it out and around, and I have to deal with re-guarding, right? Opening up his leg and stapling this, okay? So use your knee. So don't worry about the cut right now, okay?
Just super humbled that you guys would even come out here. You guys are just next caliber athletes. Something I really aspire to create here in Kearney, and just blown away. You guys are world-class athletes and super humble guys, willing to teach everybody the simplest technique, and then you're willing to whoop our asses. So, I mean, you can't ask for a better camp. I'm really don't know why you guys came here. It's super cool that you guys are doing that. So, beyond thankful for you guys.
Okay, and you've been training for a while. You've been to seminars, camps before. You've learned from tons of people before. How did this compare to a normal seminar?
Man, it's not even comparable because you can go to a seminar, you can learn technique, and the technique's good and all that, you know, but you don't really get the sense of what it takes to get to that next level, to create champions, to be in that environment, and to just have a glimpse of that. Man, I'm just like, oh, okay, I can't wait to get back to the gym so we can start just implementing even just a different attitude about how we're doing everything.